Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Irresistible and I'm a manifestation and soul realignment coach. My channel is geared towards helping you become your highest potential so that you can create and live the extraordinary life that is your birthright. Today's video is a reminder for you to take back control of your 3D. But before we get started, I just want to give you a quick reminder that I offer both email and video coaching. So if you need help in manifesting any of your desires or in releasing any of your blocks, you definitely want to check out all my coaching options. They are in the description below. One of the things I notice with people as they are manifesting is before they have what they want manifest in their reality, they have a stronger sense of commitment than when they start seeing movement. I've seen this a lot. So I'll give you an example. Let's say that you are manifesting a new job, and before you had any job interviews, before you had any job prospects, you were going on full force and manifesting that ideal job. And then you start receiving movement through requests for job interviews. You get called for interviews. You go through the process and you're reaching the level of perhaps getting an offer. And things start to unfold in a way that's not necessarily exactly what you envisioned. Maybe you don't get the right offer, or maybe it's not exactly the position that you had envisioned. So you start seeing things unfold, but then they're not going exactly as you had anticipated. Or let's say you are in the process of manifesting a reconciliation with an ex, and they come back into your life and they show up and you start seeing them, and then they're telling you things like, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship, or they start mirroring back to the old story. So these are just examples where you started out without having anything, you manifest, you start getting that big movement, but then things start to unfold and not exactly the way you had envisioned. This is a reminder to you that even after you manifest a lot of movement and you manifest more or less the thing that you wanted, but it's not showing up exactly as you wanted, this is a reminder to you to go back and take control of your 3D reality. Don't give into it. In the same way you did not give into it before you had it, don't give into it after you had it. And when I say don't give into it, don't give into the undesired circumstances. Don't give in to what you're seeing. Don't give it truth and permanence. Even if you're seeing it not exactly as you want, that offer is not exactly as you want, or your ex is telling you they don't want a relationship, or they don't want to go for that committed marriage, or whatever it is that you're experiencing, you go back and you take control. You go back and you remember that this is not the end. Until I get it the way I want, it's not the end. This is not the final manifestation. You are always the one who is in control. Take a step back and remember, you are the one who's in control. Don't give into the 3D. Don't give into the circumstances. Don't give it truth and permanence. It's exactly like before you manifested that big movement, right? You go back and you remind yourself that you actually got to where you are now because you manifested that. But don't give in to anything less than what you want. This is exactly like the story of Neville traveling to Barbados, and his teacher told him, you went to Barbados and you went first class. So that story where he manifested his brother sending him the ticket, and his brother gave him a first class ticket, which was actually not even something he had thought of. And then when they told him that he can go only halfway to Barbados first class, his teacher told him, no, you went to Barbados and you went first class. And that's exactly what he ended up manifesting. Full journey first class to Barbados. So you don't settle. You don't settle for less than what you want. You go for the full thing. You remind yourself that you are the one who's in control. If you see something undesired unfolding in your 3D, you persist with the initial practice that you started out with that got you to where you are right this moment, which manifested this huge movement and the unfolding of circumstances, and you persist with it until you get your full manifestation, until you get your desire in its fullest form, until you get exactly what you want. And yes, of course, you may be slightly disappointed, but you pick yourself back up and you persist. You don't give in. You don't give it truth and permanence. Always remember that. You take back control. You're the one who's in control of your 3D, not the other way around. Your 3D does not control you. You're the one who's in control. So you go back, you persist with your practice, you persist with your affirmations or visualization, whatever process or technique you are using. You go back and you take control. You say, I decide what's in my 3D, not the other way around. My 3D does not have control over me. I'm the one who has control over my physical reality. And you take that back and you persist until you get it fully in the way you envisioned. This is just a quick reminder to you to not give up or give in or give up at the last minute, right when you're about to get your manifestation in full. This is not the time to give up. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please hit the thumbs up, like, comment, and share. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.